Hey guys, on today's video, I'll be making us show how to take our basic body measurements. Like I said, if you are new to sewing, if you're just starting and you have little or no knowledge about sewing, about fashion design, about the fashion space, please take a seat. I give you a warm welcome. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to anyone that you know that will be in this video. So without wasting so much of your time, let's get right into it. I'll be showing the measurements on the screen, and please do not to jot down each of these measurements while I take you through how to take each and every one of them. So the first measurement on our list is our bust measurement. For our bust measurement, I'll be making use of the centimeter, this part, okay, not to confuse you guys, I'm making use of this side of the tape. So I'm making use of this side of the tape, right? But you can actually do you can decide to use this part of the tape, or I just press on this part to take my measurements. So to confuse you all, on this part of the tape, you have something like this. You have 1, you have 2, you have 3, you have 4, you have 5, you have 6. So, okay, from here, from this tip to this line that goes across is 1. From this line that goes across to this line that is out is 1.5. Then from here to here is 2. From this line that goes across to this other line that goes across is 3 cm, 3 cm, 4 cm, 5 cm. So it goes like that. So from here to this middle line here is 3.5 cm. So this is just not to confuse you, but to like explain in details how to read your tape. So I guess I'll be making a different video on how to read your tape. Tape reading, right? Read your tape. We are all new and we are just learning, right? So I'm just going to make another video, a proper video, teaching us how to read our tapes, so we can take a perfect body measurement of ourselves, loved ones, and clients. So here, like I said earlier, back to the body measurement, right? So the first measurement on the list is our bust measurements, and I'll be using the CM part of the tape rule. So what I would always advise is that if you want to take either your client or your loved one's measurements, or want to take the measurement of yourself, please make sure that you're not putting 2 ends in between your tape. Like, okay, like now maybe you want to take your body measurements. You know, there's a demarcation here, right? Maybe here, and like your hands inside, like it's in between the tape. No, you don't do that because you're adding to your measurement. Like you're literally adding to your measurement. So what you're going to do is just place it around. Just place it around your bust, right? And you see that you can like go through like this, just the way I'm doing. And you check where the tape falls. I don't know if you can see this clearly, but here, where this falls on this, right? Just check it. So for me, I have 94, right? I have 94. So you want to jot that down as a bust measurement. And the next measurement that we'll be taking our chest width. Our chest width. So where's your chest width located? Your chest width is from here. You see? Let me digress a bit. One thing you should always tell your clients, or one thing you should always do in order to take body measurements, is not wearing a bogus clothes, right? Because you want to be certain. If you make any mistake while taking the body measurements, when you sew your outfits, it's not going to be perfect, and we want a perfect fit. So one thing you should always tell your clients, or one thing you should know, that whenever you want to take your body measurement, wear something that is not so big, something fitted, so that you can take the perfect measurement for yourself or that of your clients or your loved ones. So let's move right back into it. So to get your chest width is from here. You see this part here, from here to this part, to this other part here. right? So, and this is what you do. You place your tape here, and you take it across your chest here. So here I am. Here I'm in 36. I also want to jot that down as your chest width measurement, and the next on the list is your back width measurement. The same thing we did in front, from here to here, right? You're going to go to your back and take the exact same measurement, starting from this part to this part, right? So the chest width is from here to here, and for your back width, you also start from the demarcation here. Is what about at your back. I think there's no one for me to use as an example to show you this, but I just hope you get it right. I hope you guys get it. And don't assume that your chest width and your back width is going to be the same thing. They are not always the same. So please do have to take them back with measurement also. The next on the list is our shoulder measurement. So I know that the normal way we take our shoulder measurement is taking our tape across from this part of our shoulder, from this part to this part. And when you go to your tailor shops, that is how they take your shoulder measurements usually, right? But here, you don't take our shoulder measurements that way. You start from here, where your shoulder is starting from. On this side, you place your tape. Place your tape here. Right, place your tape here. And you take your shoulder measurements. For you to know where to stop, just ask your clients like kind of raise their hands up where the bone, your shoulder bone and your hand bone is connected. That is where your shoulder stops, right? So you just take it from here to here, and you jot it down. Mine is 50. So you also want to jot yours down as your shoulder measurement. So the next on the list is your front shoulder width. Your front shoulder width is your true waistline. TYL, right? But I get confused. I just choose a name that will make me something that doesn't make me know that okay, this is what I'm talking about, right? So before we move forward, you're going to get a tape or something like this. Our advice to use a tape to look more professional, right? So just get another tape. I don't have one here. I would have used it, so I'm just going to use this one. So you're going to get another tape. You're going to have your clients, or you can also do it right now. To like tilt to the side. Just bend to the side like this. You see this folded part right here. That is how to know your waist, how to get your actual waist, right? And what you do is you tie this at that point, just tie. So if you are using a tape, you also tie the tape because people might get scared. You want to use something else like that. You get scared, so you cannot use something like this. So this is my waist, right? So to take our true waistline, which is our front shoulder to waist, so you're going to place your tape here. You're just going to do like this. You can actually see. Okay. And also ask them to like stand straight, not to bend. Because if you bend or if you bend, it will mess with your real measurements. Just keep your head straight and just take the measurements. So here I'm having 45. So my true waistline is 45, and you also want to just that down as 45. So the next measurement that we'll be taking is our nape measurement. So we're taking the nape measurement. You place your tape right here. I'm placing your tape right here. I'm placing it here. And you're taking it down to where the knee buttons. And what I have here is 39.5. So you also want to jot that down. The next measurement to be taken is our round underbust. Our round underbust measurement. Our round underbust, you're taking below your bust. we're taking it right here below your bust. And yeah, that's it. Make sure it's firm, not loose. So here we have 81.5 around on the bust. The next measurement we'll be taking is our waist measurement. So that's easy, right? Because we have already tied our tape or anything we are using to tie our waist already. So just take the round measurement, and here you jot down what you have. Here I have 76. You can also jot yours down, and the next measurement I'll be taking is my hip measurements. For your hip measurements, you're doing the same. But for your hip measurements, you need to move the tape down. Because we have the fullest part of our hip. Move it down, then take each right up. See if it goes up and goes down free. Right? To see if it goes up and free. And yeah, 105. So my hip is 105. You also want to jot that down, and we have span measurements. Span measurements are always like in inches, right? So here you ask your client, because you can't just be touching your client's wrist anyhow. So you just have to ask your client, please can you please point at your knee, right? So they show you, and what you do is just take your tape, put it right here where it points for you, and yeah, you just take the measurements, nipple to nipple. That's span. I know your tailors call it nipple to nipple, but span or nipple to nipple, anyone you want to use. Here we have 7. I was going to just have down 7 as a span measurement. The next measurement we have is our tie measurement. Your tie measurement, you just take the tape round to the fullest part of the tie. Here we're using inches also to the fullest part of the tie. Take the measurement, right? And here I have 25. And also jot down your measurement also. The next one means taking is shoulder to nipple. Your shoulder to nipple measurement, you just put your tape. I'm using inches. Put your tape here. Ask them to point where their nipple is, and jot it down. And also, please, if you want to take this particular measurement, right? On the particular measurement, you ask your client to pull their brass strap up. You know that most people like now wearing a strapless bra, and it's not really giving me the accurate measurement because my shoulder to nipple is actually 10, but here it's showing me 11. So if I have my strap on, just ask the client to just make their brass strap fitted to get their actual shoulder to nipple measurements, and you just jot down also, right? And you just jot it down also. The next thing we're going to be taking is our ankle round. So you want to take this measurement, and right, you tell your client to tilt their leg up like this. Tilt their leg up like this, and you just take the tape around like this. Make sure it can go in and out. And just now the tape. So you can just adjust that down. The next measurement you are taking is our nipple to side. Yes, our nipple to side. Ask your client to point at where your nipple is, and all that you need to do is just put your tape there and take it to the side. To the side of that, where they are breast stops by the side. Where their breast stops by the side like this. Don't use your brand iron to judge, please. Just where their bust stops, their breast stops. Just jot it down. Mine is 5. Yours can be 6. Can be any figure. Just jot that down. The next measurement to be taken is our waist to knee. Our waist to knee. You have your tape or your ribbon or whatever you use to tie your waist, you have it right like this. So the next thing you'll do is to just place it here. Take the measurement of your knee. I don't have a mirror in front of me. I'm not in the actual measurement for my waist to me, but for you, you want to just take it down. If you're measuring your client to your knee, right? When you jot down the figure that you got. The next measurement is your skirt length, shoulder length, or your waist to down. Anything you may wish to call it. So from here, you just take it straight down, all the way down to your ankle, or to the length, or to your preferred length, or to your preferred length. Just take it down. It is just from your waist to your ankle. Yeah. You want to also jot that down. You want to jot down your sleeve length. The sequence is from here. For you to know where your sleeve is going to start, you can just have the client place of your hands like this. Here the shoulder bone and the arm bone is meeting. Just take it straight down. And just jot down the figure you have here, 24.5. I guess 24.5. So you can just jot yours down also. You also have from your sleeve to elbow. You also want to jot down in the sleeve right here to your elbow, like this. Your sleeve to your elbow, you want to jot that down. Also, we have top arm. Top arm is the fullest part of your hand. The fullest part of your hand is your top arm. And all you want to do is to measure it around, like this. Right now, this is the fullest part of my hand. Just going to take the measurement round and jot down what you have. You also have top arm length from here to the fullest part. To the fullest part of your hand, the length 7, 8, whatever figure you get, jot it down. Also, you have your round waist. So, if you want to take your round waist, please don't take it this way. If you take it this way, we are making like a long sleeve dress or something. It won't be able to pass through your hand, because if you want to wear your dress or anything, you first put in your hands, right? You first put in your hands before your waist. So where you want to take your measurement from is from here. Just ask your client to just put this finger in like this. And what will you do? Just take your tape around like this. Like this. So you get the figure and you jot it down. So here brings us to the end of today's video. These are the basic measurements that you'll be needing as we go further. Please do to have all these measurements written down so that it will be so easy for you if you start training or videos in. Stay tuned and please don't forget to like, comment and share. Bye.